Drake holds several Billboard chart records. He has the most charted songs among solo artists in the history of the Billboard Hot 100, the most simultaneously charted Hot 100 songs in a single week, the most time on the Hot 100, and the most Hot 100 debuts in a week. Needless to say, his royalties, in combination with a lucrative investment portfolio, have earned Drake more than $150 million. But the question remains, how does Drake spend his millions? Today we are looking at Drake's biggest purchases. Drake is a huge fan of luxury cars. He has a veritable armada to choose from, so it's difficult to pin down his coolest set of wheels. But perhaps his most unique is the Mercedes-Maybach G650. This convertible version of the G-Wagon is valued at over $1 million. It's easy to understand why, as there were only 99 models produced, and the car is a masterpiece of automotive engineering. Apparently Drake is a big Mercedes fan, because he also has a Mercedes-Maybach S600. It's valued at just under $600,000, and that's just the base price. There is nothing average about this 21-foot-long limo-like luxury sedan. There's nothing to be ashamed of underneath the hood either, with a 6-liter V12 engine capable of boasting 523 horsepower, not to mention its respectable estimated top speed of 155 miles per hour. Drake's yellow Ferrari LaFerrari is a relatively new addition to his collection. The model first went into production in 2013, and in 2017 was auctioned off for over $9 million. Drake picked up his yellow version in 2018 and performed with the LaFerrari floating above the stage in August of that year. And then there's Drake's taste for Bentleys. He has a Bentley Continental GT Speed convertible valued at over $250,000. This stately vehicle isn't just a beauty on the outside. Underneath the hood, you'll find a 6-liter W12 engine that cranks out 567 horsepower, letting Drake go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a solid 4.5 seconds and hit a top speed of 195 miles per hour. He also has a Bentley Mulsanne with features like an adjustable lumbar support to suit Drake's desired setting, advanced navigational system, heated leather seats and mirrors, and rain-sensing wipers. This car is valued at over $300,000. Add to this a Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren, Rolls-Royce Phantom, Lamborghini Aventador Roadster, and a Bugatti Veyron Sang Noir, and you have most of the world's most coveted luxury cars all in one garage. And then there's the matter of Drake's real estate portfolio. No one will be surprised to learn that he has numerous mansions spread across the world. Drake is in the midst of building a mega mansion located in his hometown of Toronto. The property resides in Bridle Path, one of the city's most well-to-do neighborhoods, and reportedly cost the star $6.7 million. And that was for the existing home, not the building costs. The 35,000 square foot home is exactly unique to Drake's bespoke requirements, as it is being built from scratch. The beautiful property includes a spa, screening theater, massage room, gym, basketball court, basement pool, and a hot tub on the roof. There will be a 35-meter wide cul-de-sac, 2,000 square foot garage to fit 10 cars, a room just for all of his awards, a nearly NBA-sized basketball court, and a massive master suite. The Canadian native still lives in Toronto for much of the year and has a fitting castle to match his needs. He also has a clutch of houses in the Los Angeles area, where Drake calls home most months of the year. Drake's house in Hidden Hills is a whopping 12,500 square feet and is proudly named the YOLO Estate. He dropped $7.7 million on the rustic but decked-out estate in 2012. The resort-style pool has become the hub of epic parties, with hundreds of guests in attendance. Drake also bought the house next door to the YOLO Estate for $2.85 million in 2016. The property is a 1950s ranch-style residence spread across 1.6 acres. The residence has 4 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms covered in 4,445 square feet, plus an 800 square foot detached guest house. Outdoors, the estate centers on an over-the-top swimming pool with a swim-in grotto, cascading waterfalls, and an 80-foot-long rock water slide. A stone-lined pavilion surrounds the tennis and basketball court, and a beach volleyball court sits above the main house. A mechanical riding bull provides an additional layer of entertainment. The main house, built in English Tudor style in 1974, boasts coffered and beamed ceilings, a wood-paneled library, and 4 fireplaces with stone surrounds. And these are just the basics for Drake. He has many other superfluous purchases around his house. He took to Instagram in 2018 to show off a pair of his OVO Air Jordan 10s, made of what he says is solid 24-karat gold. This pair is a commission from multidisciplinary artist Matthew Senna, who does a lot of work with fine metals, casting sneakers, roses, ski masks, and other objects out of gold and brass for people like Post Malone, while rubbing shoulders with Victor Cruz and Motofumi Pagi Kogi. Interested in purchasing a pair of these shoes? At this time, there are no plans of this shoe ever releasing. Only 5 pairs of these were made, and recently sold pairs have fetched upwards of $25,000. This pair of shoes is definitely one of the most extravagant in the world, and though Drake rarely rocks them in public, they are clearly a formidable part of his collection. Given the that Drake is a hugely successful touring musician, he and his team need to fly across the world at a moment's notice. According to reports, Drake didn't actually pay for his private Air Drake airplane from Cargo Jet. Instead, perhaps unsurprisingly, the $200 million Boeing 767 jet was provided for free as part of a partnership between the rapper and Canadian airliner. Cargo Jet provided the aircraft covered in unique branding, such as Air Drake and OVO Owl branding along the engines and fuselage, as well as prayer hands emblazoned on the tail. In return, Drizzy will travel the world and post photos to Instagram, providing the carrier with invaluable publicity. The new plane has leather seating, gold-adorned walls, and is insanely spacious. A converted 767-200 freighter, it's pretty much a flying mansion. The 32-year-old trophy star has proudly shown off his latest purchase to his 57 million followers on Instagram as the finishing touches are applied in the paint shop. And then there's the interior. Gold walls are offset with chocolate brown sofas and plush striped carpets. There seems to be a multitude of places to hang out, from dining areas to lounges, with giant TV screens throughout the aircraft. With no overhead lockers to accommodate, the aircraft is spacious and airy. Custom lighting adorns the ceilings, and there are plenty of other luxurious touches. Bling is a quintessential part of any rapper's armoire, and Drake has some pretty amazing pieces that rank with some of the greatest in the world. This includes a chain that features a life-size owl pendant. Drake's jeweler Jason of Beverly Hills revealed that the chain is made out of over a kilo of gold and over 100 carats of Asher-cut diamonds. Drake's flock of OVO-inspired owl pendants is growing. In 2017, he commissioned a smaller 40-carat owl piece from Ben Baller, which reportedly set him back $120,000. The 32-year-old rapper made headlines in early 2017 when he reportedly purchased a 17-inch platinum and diamond Tiffany Victoria necklace for $100,000 and gave it to Jennifer Lopez. More recently, he memorialized his friend and OVO affiliate Anthony Fifth Suarez with a gold chain and pendant following the 33-year-old's murder in Toronto. Drake also had a gold scorpion chain made to commemorate the release of his album of the same name. He's also an aficionado of fancy watches, from an 18-karat gold Yachtmaster to a Daytona with a Paul Newman dial. He boasts one of the best Rolex collections in the world. Watches played a big role in the recent outfit that was valued at over $1 million. A Richard Mille RM69 was the greatest contributor, with a value of $750,000, while a simple custom gold chain made up another $200,000. Add to this a $20,000 suit and $15,000 crocodile shoes, and you have the makings of $1 million outfit. Drake also has a number of highly lucrative endorsements and deals. He was initially a co-owner of the Jay-Z and Beyoncé-founded streaming service Tidal, but he was poached by Apple Music for a deal allegedly worth more than $19 million. Since he signed the deal, Apple has featured Drake in promos and even let him pursue TV and film. He has lucrative deals with Apple and Nike, plus Sprite, Kodak, and Virgin America. Drake also has a whiskey line, the Virginia Black Whiskey Company, which he wants to take public, and a Toronto-based collective called October's Very Own that includes a record label and a clothing brand. Plus, according to Money, he has various other investments adding to his net worth, including the Toronto Raptors NBA team. And it's no secret that Drake enjoys a night out at the strip club. In 2013, he spent $17,000 at a strip club with his then-girlfriend Rihanna. They were willing to stay up until daylight to achieve this incredible feat. The pair stayed out well past 5 a.m. Then, in 2015, the rapper went to a strip club in Charlotte and brought along with him a cardboard box filled with bricks of cash, totaling $50,000. Drizzy and his friends hit up Cameo nightclub and started littering $50,000, which the OVO rapper had brought with him in a cardboard box, all over the floor until it was covered. But none of this compared to 2018, when Drake was celebrating the birthday of his friend Future. As a gift, he had an armored truck full of money driven out to an Atlanta strip club. The total was in excess of $100,000, and all that money was spent and more over the course of the night. The cash was there for the rappers to literally rain down upon attendees. Yes, rappers really do live as they do in their music videos. But Drake is not only focused on his opulent lifestyle, he also has a long history of philanthropy. In 2010, after filming a video in Kingston, Jamaica, Drake noticed the squalor that most local residents were living in. This was an eye-opening experience for him, and he donated $30,000 to build computer schools for the kids at a local school. He said, "I'm very passionate about Jamaica as a place. I love Jamaica, so I just want to try and better the community." Then in 2011, he won a prestigious award with a $10,000 bonus. Instead of pocketing the cash, Drake passed the money on to his community. Drake decided to gift his award money to Dixon Hall, a charity dedicated to providing opportunities for individuals living in low-income neighborhoods in Toronto. Over the years, Drake's fortune grew, and so did his donations. By 2017, he was donating $200,000 to the victims of Hurricane Harvey.
My good friend JJ Watt has started a fundraising effort through You Caring, and I've donated $200,000 towards it.
But his most highly publicized bout of altruism came when he was filming the video for surprise smash success God's Plan, wherein he gives away the video's full budget to strangers. During his tour of good deeds, the rapper pays for strangers' groceries, presents teenagers with new cars, hands over stacks of cash to struggling families, takes people shopping, surprises kids with toys, and donates to institutions like the University of Miami's Frost School of Music, the Lotus Home Women's Shelter, and the City of Miami Fire Department. In total, Drake gave away $1 million to the residents of Miami.